Let's explore the craft of constructing a good story. Practice building your stories using the following as guides, and begin to reflect on the stories you have told. Assess your stories using the following core elements. When telling your stories in presentations, pay attention to the following core element. They will make for rich and rewarding storytelling. Stories are compelling. They are unique. Facts and knowledge can be disputed. Your stories are yours. They cannot be disputed. Stories engage, connect, challenge and move an audience to think, feel or do something. When telling your stories, it's important to remember that the audience will interpret your stories in their own way. There are a number of ways to explore the core elements of good storytelling. We'll play with a few in this video, but do stay with us as we will share more on the craft of storytelling and its crucial core elements. This is why it's crucial you are clear and never forget your intent. Thus, the first core element of good storytelling is intent. We've covered this in great detail in previous videos. Remember, intent is simply asking yourself, why am I speaking? It's your motivation for standing up and talking. Let's walk through what we call the 3 P's core of good storytelling. Firstly, the purpose. Why am I speaking? Be clear about this. Remember, there are 2 dimensions. Firstly, your personal motivation. Secondly, your call to action for the audience. Figure these 2 dimensions out and never forget them when you're presenting. Have them etched in your mind. They'll drive your talk or presentation, giving it focus. Then, secondly, place. What action happens and where does it take place? Describe with as much detail as you can the action of events, the moment-to-moment happenings. Add into this the locations, even going as far as naming the location. This anchors the story in a reality that's translatable. Then finally, people. Who is there and what do they think and feel? This is all about the characters in your story, their emotional experience. This needs to be delivered with language that's appropriately emotive, appropriate to your intent or purpose. This is where the audience connects with what you're saying in a manner that's personal for them. This element makes the difference between presenting by numbers or going through some automatic notion of presenting versus talking with an audience and connecting with them. We make these emotional driven connections because of the limbic part of the brain which drives our decision making. The limbic brain deals with everything emotional, our emotional responses to decisions. If we are clear why we're speaking, if we understand our personal emotional motivation for speaking, and we convey is implicit in our talk or presentation, the audience will connect with us. They might not remember how or what you've said, but they can tell people why that they were moved by you. And this is what we want to achieve in public speaking, with business and with life. Another way to describe the 3 P's of storytelling is to look at the craft of using characterization of the villain, the victim and the hero. Every good story from time have these 3 elements in it. Think Star Wars for a moment. It's not a story about intergalactic battles and stormtroopers. It's a story about a hero, Luke Skywalker, overcoming the villain, Darth Vader, to return the victim Princess Leia to her own world. We're drawn in by Luke's purpose, his intent on saving her from Darth Vader. We're taken on a journey in interstellar locations with wonderfully strange and delightful characters, people. We want to know these people. What do they think and how do they feel? We connect with those people. They have similar emotional responses and thoughts as we do. We buy into the story. You, in your presentation or public speaking talk, be the hero. Be sure to present yourself as the hero without ego. Let the thing that frustrates your audience or your clients be the villain, and your clients or the audience is the victim.